All right, welcome to the call. Happy Friday. My name is Dominique Barbie, and I will be a co-host on this call. With I have special guests on this call, which I will be announcing. This is a special Black Friday call. If you are not aware of what is happening, and if you are under the sound of my voice, you want to pay attention. All right. So the first thing that I want to tell you is that you are important and you are worthy of success. The second thing I want to tell you is this is I call it an insider call. Someone told me that the billionaires and the millionaires always find out about stuff like this first, and then they tell people who are in low, they call it, what is it, middle class or different classes, and it gets, by the time those people know about it, it's late. If you are ever familiar with the ICO, initial coin offering, those are the coins that are very low in price. And then they tell all of the people who are well off that they know in their network. And then they put a bunch of money into the coins. Then they go tell everyone else and they profit almost instantly to pretty fast. Okay. And I always knew that cryptocurrency millionaire is possible. Over 100,000 crypto millionaires have been made, and Professor Robert is dedicated to creating 100 to 1,000 millionaires. Okay, and you could be one of them. You could be a six-figure earner, seven-figure earner. I was part of a coin that was basically getting ready to go to the market. I made $250,000 with no education in cryptocurrency. I had no idea what I was doing. This was about 8 years ago. Now that coin eventually waned off, but I said if I ever find a coin that is any way, shape, or form have something that makes me feel like it's gonna pop, I'm gonna do it. So when I saw this coin, it was about, when I heard about this coin, it was about 35 cents. So once I found out that it was backed by gold, over $4 billion in gold, Professor Robert owns 30% of about 12 to $15 billion gold mine. One of the gold mines that I am actually going to go and see in person on, I'm leaving tomorrow to go to Las Vegas. And then Monday they're going to tour the gold mine. I'm going to take some videos. I'm going to do some stuff like that. Super excited, and I feel super grateful because I may or may not have not supposed to known about this at this time. So when it was 40 cents, I started telling my father and my close friends, and some of them were like, "Oh, okay, yeah, great coin," and some of them were like, "I'm going to get some of this coin." The people who did, now my father's wallet is standing at $70,000 now because of a smart decision that he made. He was the first person I told about this, and Professor Robert talked to him personally. Long story short, I'm going to keep it short. If you were not on the call yesterday, there was a special, delightful deal that they are only going to extend to Sunday at midnight. Okay. And what that means, the coin packages, you are going to they're going to extend the packages from yesterday. If you are on these calls from today and tomorrow in the future, the normal price, the normal bonus that you can get if you invest anything under $1, you are going to get a one for, hold on one second. Can y'all mute your line, please? Can you mute your line, please? Thank you so much. Okay? Thank you. Keep your lines muted if you can. Thank you. So if you are on these calls, I gotta remember my train of thought. So if you're on these calls from now until the normal price, that's what I was saying. I remember what I was saying. The normal price of these coins, okay, for the bonuses special while it's growing, it's going to be, if you invest anything under $1,000, you're going to get the regular price. Like if you were going to invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum or anything, you will have to go on there and you get one for one. Okay, so anything under $1,000 with this coin, the normal bonus that he was doing is double the coin. So if you do not participate in what I'm going to share with you tonight, you can get that bonus of $1,000. You get double the coins, and you can cash out $1,000 from Christmas money and have $1,000 growing for you as if it was almost like, that's good, right? Double the coins. The other one is $5,000 gets you 3 to 1, meaning you get $15,000 worth of coins instead of $5,000 worth of coins. The other one is $10,000. You get 4 to 1. if you are listening and you are paying attention, and if you have pen and paper, because of the overwhelming response of what happened yesterday, they are extending the deal yesterday of $200. If you put in $200 of this coin, which is backed by gold, you are going to be able to receive $1,000 worth of coins. It could, I'm gonna double check. It was 12. He did a special birthday deal, was 12 to 1, but I will verify if it's 12 to 1 or 10 to 1 for $200. I think it's 10 to 1. We can say 10 to 1, and they can quote me if I change if that's incorrect. Just correct me at the end of this call. So $200 gets you $2,000. $500 gets you $5,000 worth of coins, which the price literally went up since yesterday's call. It's $1.50. If you want to lock in that $1.50 until Sunday, you can do that. The other one is going to be $10,000, and you can get $100,000. It was actually $120,000 worth of coins for that. Everyone on this call, if you're on this call, get the link of the person who invited you. You're going to be gifted 100 free coins. Let me give you a few numbers, and then I'm going to give it to Keith. You get 100 gifted coins. Okay, everyone, everybody. So go sign up on your sponsors link. Now, if you were to come in and you got the $1,000 package and you got the $10,000, you're now sitting on $10,000, and you can also be able to participate. If it just say it goes to $10, that's a six-figure income from a one decision. Right now, you are one decision away from a completely different life. I always say that. You are one idea from a completely different life. Now, I'm going to give it to Professor Robert, and he's going to tell you a few things about the coin, and he's going to explain what is his vision? What is the vision for this coin? And I will ask Keith to come on for a second as well. And you'll be able to understand a few reasons why it's important to get in early of a coin. So, Professor Robert, are you on the line?
You want me to speak?
Or Keith, either one of you. Either one of you.
All right.
Tell me special.
Sorry, everyone. I got a cold on the airplane, so I'm working on that. We've had a barn burner 10 days. We brought in 9,000 people from 15 countries, which is amazing. Right now, we're in Vegas. I call it the millionaire trainer meeting. We got Keith Yarbrough. We have Mike Cord, who's built 5 groups. We have Mark Guest, who's built many groups. We have myself. We have Joe Reed flying in tomorrow. Dominic, you're flying in tomorrow. And we got people coming from Salt Lake City, Phoenix, and California. Today, I was on with a banking group in Jamaica. They have pre-approved our gold mine for up to $3 billion in cash. And I'm flying to Jamaica on Wednesday with Joe Reed to do all the paperwork. And they're going to buy $3 million of gold coin. Wow. We were in New York last week, and we met with one of the biggest crypto persons I've ever seen in my life. And his name is Seth Burgess. And he said he's got 5 million people on his platform, and he has $80 billion in Bitcoin. And after he checked us out very thoroughly, he said, I want to be partners with you guys, and I can help the coin grow to $100. Yesterday, we got a meeting with a person named John here in Las Vegas. I won't tell you all his information, but his wife has 1.5 million people to bring into Global Gold Coin. He's going to build our back office and our software system. We'll have a demo next week. And he has 2.5 million Bitcoin buyers in his database. Then I was on the phone last week with another group of Bitcoin people. They have 400,000 people in their group, and they want to join our company. Then we had my good friend Rick Aguilas from California, who brought in one of the top Bitcoin leaders in Africa, who has 2 million people, who did $1,300,000,000 in crypto sales, and he's brought in 120 leaders. So we are booming, booming, booming. The coin went to $1.50 today. Thank God for that. It's going to go to $2 December 10th. It's going to go to $3 the first of the year. And we're bringing in the biggest leaders in the country. Everybody likes gold and they like crypto. If you want to bring in a leader, contact Dominic or Keith Yarbrough or Mike Ford. And for leaders, we'll give them a bonus.
Yeah, that's right up your alley.
Of 10. Please mute your line, please.
Okay.
Mute. Yeah, for leaders, we'll bring them in.
Sorry, Professor Robert, can you unmute?
I'm here. So for leaders that purchase at least $1,000 order, we'll bring them in for 10,000 coins. And our goal is to make 100 millionaires by March 1st. The way you become a millionaire quickly is you make sales and you get bonus coins. You make sales and you get bonus coins. You make sales and you get bonus coins. So until the first of the year, we're going to have 100% match bonus. After January 1st, we're going to have 50% match bonus. So, Dominic, I'm going to turn the call back to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, I'm going to quickly go over a few things. A lot of people have been asking me about just the part where if you actually refer people, you get a 10% commission, okay, for your front line. I recommend what you do is if you are inviting people to these calls, all you have to do is invite people to these calls. I'm committing to do these calls, as many calls I can do. Keith is committing to calls. We're going to get together and see what type of call schedule, but I'm just going to be doing them every day that I can because I want to help as many people as possible. If you have people on your front line, that's 10%. The second level is 5%, and the third level is 3%. If you are not a person who built big teams in the past, I'm going to explain something to you why you can become so financially free from this and what I understand. The more you give, the more you receive. And you have the ability without feeling social anxiety. I know some people have social anxiety or scared to talk to people. When you say to someone, hey, you heard of crypto? Are you in crypto? You hear what's going on with Bitcoin? You got some crypto? Those type of questions open the door easily. I just talked to my person who does my eyebrows, and I told her about that, and she basically was like, yeah, give me some coins. And I said, I can give you 100 free coins. That opens up the gate. They're going to see the coin start going up, and you can invite them to a call like this or give them some information about the coin and the offers to come in. So you can literally give away 100 free coins to as many people as you like, and then you can invite them to this call, and you can add them to the Telegram if you would like. You can use the Telegram that I've been using, that I just give updates in there, and I just share things with. You can do all that, very simple. And then we're going to have trainings on that if you want to. Another easy way to become a crypto millionaire is by basically creating 100,000 in group volume in your team. Okay, and you can't have it come from one leg. So if you create 100,000 in group volume in your team, which is as simple as 10 people getting $1,000 package, or and they get 10 and they get 10, or 5 people get 5,000 package and they get 5 and they get 5. Boom, you have about 100,000 in group volume. You are going to get 100,000 coin bonus. Okay, 100,000 coin bonus. When the coin goes to $10, let's say if that happens, I believe that it will personally. You have just made $1 million. That's $1 million. 100,000 coins is times 10 is $1 million. You have just became a crypto millionaire. That's one of the simplest ways I feel like anybody could do who have some type of work ethic, who have some type of ambition to them, some type of go-getterness. If you can work a job 40 hours for 40 weeks for 40 years, you can definitely take 30, 60, 90 days to do that really quickly and set your family up financially free. Now, I'm going to give it to Keith really quick, and we're going to wrap it up, and I'll go back over those how to get your coins.
Dominic, thank you very much. First thing I want to say, I apologize. We're at Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas. I'm trying to find a quiet place, but some really, really exciting things are going to happen here in Las Vegas tomorrow. Don't be afraid. Don't be surprised if the coin doesn't go up again after what is going to be unveiled in Vegas tomorrow. If you know anybody within, 500 miles or a couple hours plane flight, get them to Vegas. It's going to be a red letter day. I talked about a November to remember, but this last 48 hours, Saturday and Sunday, to be able to extend the Thanksgiving and Black Friday bonus that we had such a drastic response from is just unbelievable. And you guys are going to be telling this story down the road, but we're never going to be back to 10-1 ever again once we get to December 1st. Once the exchange goes live, it'll be X number of dollars or X number of Bitcoin or X number of USDT for so many coins, and it'll slow down all these promotions. But right now, Professor Robert is really, really aggressive about trying to get us a huge foundation. Let me share a story with you. When I left New York on Saturday, my group, when I got early at the airport at LaGuardia, I got there about an hour and a half early. I looked at my back office and I had 326 referred people in my organization. Now, here we are just a few hours away. Tomorrow morning will be exactly 7 days or a week. And we just broke 9,000 referred active wallets in our organization. I've been doing this a long time. I've experienced a lot of momentum, but I've never experienced this type of momentum this early in the program. I've hit momentum before, and it's happened a long time down the road. And I've had lots of leaders in my group 2 or 3 years into it, but never in the first 90 days have I ever experienced this type of growth and gathered up the gathering of eagles of the multi-7 and 8-figure earners that are on this call tonight. Here we are with over 100 people on this call on Black Friday. There's some 10-year-old companies that can't get 100 people on a Zoom call on a holiday weekend. I just commend everybody for doing that. Let's do a real quick recap. Here's what we want to do, Dominique. We're going to try to keep the math simple so we don't create an accounting nightmare like we did over the last 48 hours. Here's going to be the numbers. Anything less than $1,000 is going to be 5-1. So if you put in $500, you're going to get $2,500 worth of GGC coins. If you put in $200, you're going to get $1,000 worth. If you put in $800, 800 times 5 is what? Just take 800 times 5, add it on there. That's how many dollars worth of coins you're going to get. Once you get to the $1,000 benchmark, and I believe that's where you kind of separate, I don't know, just where the rubber meets the road, it's $1,000. I mean, we're all sitting here talking on a $1,000 cell phone. Who can't go get $1,000 to change their family's life forever and stabilize their family's future? Once you get to $1,000, it's going to be 10-1. Anything from $1,000 to $999 is going to be 10-1. If you buy a $1,000 coin package, you're going to get $10,000 worth of coins. If you buy a $5,000 package, you're going to get $50,000 worth of coins. Once you get to 10,000 and up is 12-1. Somebody did 10,000 today, they got 120,000 GGC coins added to their wallet. That's going to be what's going to happen between now and midnight on Sunday night. Now, I know it's the weekend, but people are using Bitcoin, they're using USDT, they're using Cash App, they're using Venmo. Dominique can even process a credit card if that's absolutely necessary. We can do a bank wire. We can do, all kind of different ways to capture your coin package. But capture that coin package now when you can get the biggest bang for your buck. And take advantage of what's going on. You know, a family member was sharing with me yesterday, my sister-in-law, that she went down and bought herself a $450 lit Christmas tree. And she got home, she set it up. Her daughter came home from college. Her daughter wanted one. They went back down to pick up a lit Christmas tree for the daughter, and it was 50% off. And it was only $225. The same thing's happening with the GGC coin. Some of us bought the coins when it was only 2 for 1. If that happened to you, it happened to you. But you can go back and add to your existing package and take advantage of this one-time Black Friday extended promotion where you have a chance to secure this. Now understand, once the exchange becomes live and we open the peer-to-peer, you as grandma or grandpa or Uncle Joe, you can secure that coin package right now and it'll be right there in your wallet. Once the peer-to-peer goes live, you can distribute that to your nephews or your grandkids or whoever you want. That question's come up multiple times. Know that you'll be able to share that coin package with all your friends, family, and loved ones. But you got to capture that while there's a bonus going on. But last night, Dominique and I were up till 2 a.m. processing orders. I'm even 2 hours behind her now. So tonight, I would love for that to happen again. But understand that you can go ahead and claim exactly what you want to do. Claim your coin package right now, even though you got to go to the bank tomorrow and transfer funds, or you might have to get a credit card, or you might have to convert some Bitcoin or some USDT. By the way, we will accept crypto for payment, but I just want to commend everybody for getting on here. Having 100 people on the Zoom, we're going to do the same thing tomorrow night and Sunday night. If I can help anybody, your leader, whoever enrolled you, probably has our phone number, but whatever we can do to help you, that's what we're here for. You know, when Dominic talks about it being a $10 coin or a $100 coin or all that, reality is none of us have a crystal ball. But I can't promise you it's going to hit $100. But what I can promise you is I've been doing this for 29 years, and I've never, ever, ever seen all the stars align and it all come together like a Broadway play, like it has in this last 7 days when we put 9,000 active wallets on the books. Get your coins today. Don't hesitate. 6 months from now, you're going to say one of two things. That's either I'm glad I did or I wished I would have. Dominic, back to you. Thank you.
Awesome. Let's go. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Professor Robert. I'm super, super excited. All right. So yesterday, we were up to 2 a.m. helping people. We are going to be helping people as well. I'm multitasking. I'm getting ready to get on the flight tomorrow, but I'm still going to be helping people in the process because I know what's about to happen tomorrow. Once that meeting happens, it's off to the races. So I'm going to just share my screen. If you need credit card payments, I can help process those if needed. Okay. I'm going to just share my screen with a few things that you can do. First off, you want to make sure that you get the link from your sponsor. I'm just going to go in my back office really quickly. Okay, let's referrals. All right, so let me just share my screen. Can y'all mute your line for me, please? If you are not muted, let me see if I'm just muted. Okay. All right. So let me just share my screen. Which first step that you want to do, okay? You want to decide how much do you want to invest, okay? How much? I'm sorry, not invest. It's not an investment. It's a purchase, okay? Just like you purchase a house and the house grows in value, it's a purchase like that. Disclaimer: past profits do not equal future results. But I will say, you being on this call is the first step. Tomorrow, let's see, where would I be? I gotta check what time my flight is tomorrow, but my goal is to have a call tomorrow. But if not, it will be definitely Monday. Okay. Let's see. Let me just share my screen. You want to get the link of your upline, whoever your upline is. Let me just share my screen. Start broadcast. Let's see. Sorry, I'm on my phone. I'm not at home. All right, so you want to get the referral link of whoever invited you. They're going to give you a special link, okay? Get that link from them, and once you do that, you're going to copy your balance. This balance. You're going to need this balance address right here. Click copy. Copy that and send that to them as well if you're going to be purchasing coins, okay? I'm super excited because we are going to get a lot of information tomorrow, which I'm very, very excited to go see the actual gold mine. I've never been to a gold mine before, and gold and crypto together is very huge. I'm going to share my notepad with you so that you can see the specials and what you can do, how to get them. You will not see this special again, okay? Let me just go here and share my screen, and then I will let you all enjoy your Black Friday. Let's see, share screen. Okay. Right here, start broadcast. All right, so here are the steps that you want to do. Sign up with your sponsors link. Whoever invited you, that's your sponsor. I posted the Telegram if you would like to join the Telegram for updates. Here are the specials until Sunday at midnight, while supplies last. $200 gets you $1,000 worth of coins at the $1.50 price. $500 gets you $3,000 worth of coins. $800 gets you $4,000 worth of coins. Anything under $1,000 gets you 5 times. Okay, that's what you are getting. Now, $1,000 is going to get you $10,000 worth of coins. Okay. $5,000 gets you 50,000, and anything 10,000 and up gets you 12 times the amount. If you need to take a picture, you can do that. And if you want to use Zelle, you can Zelle to that address, okay? Or make sure you give it your sponsor and let them know that you are purchasing too, so that you can track. You can Cash App hashtag $KY Ranch. Anytime you make one of these purchases, you definitely want to make sure that we know. There's a Bitcoin address if you need it, and a USDT address as well, which I can drop in the chat. I'll drop that in the chat, but you can take a picture of that. If you need help, I've been helping, and it doesn't matter who you are, I've been helping everybody's people. Half the time I don't know who I'm talking to, but I always ask who the sponsor is. And you can text that number if you need help, or you can text your sponsor if you need help, whatever the case may be. I don't mind. We were helping people. Me and Keith were just tag teaming, helping everybody's teams. This call is for everybody's team, okay? Until midnight on Sunday, okay? And then what you want to make sure you give once you make that purchase is your name, city, state, amount, sponsor, wallet, and address. And then I dropped the Telegram link if you would like to be a part of the Telegram, where we just post updates. We just post updates of what's happened, keep people in the loop. And here's a strategy that you can do while we are doing things manually. This is a strategy, okay? If you saw my team in my back office, I don't know if you saw that. I showed my back office really quickly. I have about 3,000 people in my team right now, okay? And the thing is this. The first thing you want to do, if you want to, even if you want to make 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, whatever, everybody who you give coins to, make sure you know who you're giving coins to, and you want to make like a private Facebook chat. Yes, you need the email in there too. You want to make a private Facebook chat, I'm not saying private, but I mean exclusive Facebook chat or Telegram chat with all of the people who you personally brought in. Okay, and then you can tell them that they can join the big Telegram that we have, so that they can be they can know what's going on. And so you do that, and now people who are buying, you can keep track of everybody who are in your group. That's just a strategy if you would like to get those bonus coins, those coin matches, if you want to be a leader, an area manager, if you built a team before or would like to build a team. If you don't want to do that, all you got to do is just basically, you can give away free coins or not, or choose a package and benefit from the growth. Did everybody get that information? Yes, they send the email. The coin. So it takes, also I want to say this, it takes 24 to 72 hours for the coins to release. It's just because you put in an order, that doesn't mean it's going to just come in your wallet like right in 2 hours. We're manually processing everything. Keith is doing his best to get everything to the programmers and stuff like that. So if you would like to get coins, get back with the person who invited you. And we will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day. Does everybody got that information that they need before I hop off of here? Okay, make sure.
Dominique, can you hear me?
Yes.
Not yet.
This is Taria.
Yes.
I have a question. So
Sure.
say somebody already put in maybe $100, but they want the $200 package. Can they add to it and still get the deal?
Oh, that's a good question. Keith, did you hear that question? Can they add to it? I don't know if they can add to it. I will get that. I will get that answer for you. I'll get the answer for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also being asked for people is that whether they buy coins or get the free ones, how soon will they be able to, if they so choose, if they have emergency, to sell them off?
So everyone needs to hold their coins for at least 2 months, okay, just to keep the liquidity, because you don't want everyone selling off coins. But after 2 months, you can start selling some of your coins. And
So
if
in
you do
other words,
$1,000 or more, you can cash out on December 20th some of your profits.
Okay, so people can start, but after that, like someone buys coins and they decide, oops, I got my car repaired. They'll be able
After
to sell
2
it
months.
always after 2 months when they buy coins?
From the moment it's actually December 20th right now. They can cash out if they need to. If they get coins today, they can cash out December 20th. And then after that, it's a 2-month waiting period so that people don't drop the coin like crazy. That's why sometimes coins drop like crazy.
So is it always going to be 2 months? Because like BTC or something, you can sell it daily. So will it always
so
be
it's a 2-month waiting period, and then after that you can sell some of your coins. Okay. So we will know
going to have coin offers that you buy so many, you get some free?
No.
Okay. So when that stops and you just buy $100 and you get $100, will you be able then to sell it off if someone needs to sell it off, just like all the other coins on the market?
Dominique, Dr.
Yes.
Steve Branch.
Yes.
After the first quarter, they'll be able to sell about 5% of their coins a month until the first 12 months, just to keep the value of the coin rising. So if a person can't afford to do that, they shouldn't participate. They hold on to their 100 or their 200 or their 500. But you will be able to sell about 5% of your coins after the first quarter every month. Okay?
Boom. Yeah, there you go. And if you put in $100 or so like that, I don't know how to say it right. I'm trying to see the right.
Well, the reason is because all the other coins on the market you can sell daily.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, how many of them are backed by gold?
That's true.
No, I actually deal in selling gold mines and do billion and $1 trillion BTC deals on a daily basis. So I have $1 billion and $1 trillion buyers. And so, and people that even spend hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions. And so I'm asking whether or not whether or not I would be comfortable bringing them to this platform or not.
Yeah, because you said $100, so that's a big difference from what you just said. Not anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's a big difference.
I'm also a big top networker, and in less than 4 hours, I've put on 40 people. Okay, so
let's go there, Nancy.
Yeah, so I'm also I was a national vice president with the mayor plan for 26 years, so did all the conference calls and stuff like that. But I have a lot of people asking me these type of questions, and they weren't addressed.
I think we answered it, right?
Huh?
Did we answer it?
Yes, I think you did. And if you're coming to Vegas, I look forward to meeting you. You did a wonderful job on the call tonight.
Oh, I'm excited. I met another lady. There's so many powerful men in here. I'm like, where are the ladies?
We'll start a ladies Bitcoin
Let's
group.
go. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do
But
it,
but
Nancy.
I deal in buying and selling and monetizing gold mines and other stuff like that as well.
Okay, good. Well, shoot, you in the right place at the right time. They do have a strategy. They have a wonderful strategy for keeping the coin at a nice pace and you know the growth, so people are not just selling immediately. That's why they do that.
No,
And
I know that, but
you get what I mean?
I have had people ask because they're
Yeah,
thinking about spending a couple hundred or so, and they go, when people are that tight of money, they do ask if I need a car repair, how long do I have to wait before I can start selling it? And that is a common question that's coming back to me before they buy. Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's a good question. That's how it works. When you can, okay. So anybody else have a question? Did y'all get all the information? I think everybody got the information. So 200 get you, what is it, $1,000 worth of coins. $500 or anything under 1,000 gets you 5 times. $1,000 gets you $10,000 worth of coins, and $10,000 and up gets you 12 times the amount. So you want to get back with the person who invited you, get something, do something, and we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Thank you.